Hey guys, I am out in the backyard, my time of the year. So yesterday I did the backyard, but I didn't get to sit out here because it was raining. But today I'm out here and it seems like everybody's out here, so hopefully the background noise and some people play music doesn't show up in this video. I will see when I edit it if y'all see this is good. So anyway, yesterday was a good day. So when I got stranded last week on the road, I had to get picked up by my friend. I did not realize she likes jazz too. So I was like, oh, we like jazz. So we talked about it. We said, yeah, that's good, because I don't know a lot of people who like jazz. And if you're familiar with the old videos, I used to go to these jazz events and post them on this channel before it became a full-on book channel. So we went to this event yesterday. It's something that they have every weekend, and they had a full band. It was just so good. A lot of the stuff they were playing were from Louis Armstrong, but they had other ones as well that music I'm familiar with. So I was in my element. I was enjoying the moment. It was just so good, and it literally made me even think about, like, even the food was good. I mean, everything was good. I had like some crab cake, so good. The sauce that they had with it, so good. I had salmon, baked salmon. I mean, absolutely, they seasoned it good. It was moisture, and it was just so good. I would go back just for the food, but the music was absolutely amazing. And it made me think about the current book that I'm finishing up, which is Maestro. And this is a story about two young people. They met when they were 13, so you're following them from their 13 to their adults. And one thing about them they were passionate. So you have the guy, his name Chad, and Chad is a prodigy, a musical prodigy. So he's destined to do great, to be an orchestra, that kind of, a conductor for orchestra, that kind of deal, or develop one. And you have the girl who's also a musician, but not as on the level that he's on. So there's always that push for him to think about his career first. And as they fall in love, there are people coming in between them, things that's happening. And for her, she has a very complicated family, and she was a love child, so that has always affected how she coped with a lot of things. And I liked how it was done in a book where, even though she was a love child, the mother, her stepmother, who was the one that was cheated on, treated her like she was her own, but also put the burden of what happened to her on that child as well. So when she got an adult, you discover certain things. The thing about this book is it is long. Like, I am in this book, and I kid you not, I think the book is 600 something pages. I can't remember. But I got maybe 2 to go. It did not need to be this long. And it's like, it's frustrating because every time you think they'll come to this understanding, something would happen. But when I was at the place yesterday, the whole idea of this musician and this romance that's happening with music, it just made me want to go home and read a book, and wish I did. I went in the last time I got home, I read some more. So I like the musical theme of it, the whole music is a key for their love, but also something that's also causing their love to not grow. It's just how, I don't know how they're gonna end it, because something really happened that can like end their relationship, but it's a romance. I figure the author's gonna find a way to put them together, but whatever. I'll give you a rundown when I'm done, what I think of that book when it's finally done, besides the fact that it's too long. Then we have The Art of Scandal, and I think I picked this up because I saw like Kelly Ryan did a reel, and I was like, oh, let me read this. I read it because it is art theme. Again, music, art, my jam. And you have this woman, Rachel, and she's a politician's wife. And on his 40th birthday, he accidentally sent a text to her instead of his mistress. This is when she's discovering that he's been cheated. He's high profile, so she has to keep up appearance. She has to be not who she is to pursue his and help his career. But what ended up happening in this story was she's heartbroken, but she's also feeling like she lost herself. all her career, all her aspiration that she wanted to do, she had to put to the side to support his career. And now that she's realizing that it was for nothing, because ultimately he's cheated, ultimately he wants to leave when this is all done, and telling her to just hang on, or don't say anything, because the image of how he is, she is the black woman that was a single mother, and how he saved the day, that kind of politician, and he needs that certain demographic in order to win. So he has to keep up this lie, this facade. She fell for a young man who's much older, not much older, but he's like 26. He is an artist who doesn't really share his work that people know of. He uses a pseudonym, so a lot of people don't know. But he's very popular on social media because of his fandom surrounding his artwork. He's also owner of a laundromat that shadows his lifestyle, but also his thing, because his family is also wealthy and wants him to pursue their business, what they want, and he doesn't want that. So that becomes a thing in the story, where he is, in her eyes, it's given a totally different image. And when she discovered, his family roots and stuff, you get to realize how much she is just calm at this point, not really sure what she's gonna do with this feeling she's had for this young boy. Honestly, this story at first was giving me like, I don't know how I feel about it, but as it went on, I like the fact that she still was responsible in a way where she knew when she needed to draw back, when she needed to work on herself, and then she also realized her worth as a woman that sacrificed everything for this man. Absolutely, she deserves more. She deserves some respect. She absolutely deserves some money out of this marriage of a sham, and she deserved to be treated with dignity. And I like that part of the story. I love the ending. I thought it was like, yes, she deserved to have it all, to have the man she wanted, to have the money, to have her career back. I love that part of the story, and I felt like, okay, I could ride with this. I can really like appreciate the story, tell people to read this story, because I'm like, yeah, it was the tied up how the author did it. And I think Regina Black, I don't think I've ever read anything from this author, and I think this was her debut author. I've seen the book so many times, but I've never really went to read it, and I'm glad I picked it up. I'm curious to see how people feel, because it's a really touchy subject when you think of infidelity and all that, but at the same time, she needs to get hers. He was getting his. She needs to get hers. So that's where I'm at with this. I'm gonna finish Maestro, and I'm going to get into this one. And again, I have a lot going on out here. I plan on doing a journal mode stuff. The event yesterday, I'm gonna try to do a spread for this journal that I made, the travel one, which is going to be dedicated to all the events and things that I do for spring and summer of this year. And so I'm gonna add a post in there, and that's it. And my food is cooking, so yeah, so I guess I will show you a few journaling stuff I'm doing and end this video right here. So let me know if you read any of these two books, and I will see you in the next one. And you guys saw my gardening. See how my lettuce are springing up? That's from all that rain. That lettuce was like this when I put it out here, and then it rained so much in the last 2 weeks that the lettuce is like ready to get cut down soon. I'm gonna, of course it needs probably another 2 weeks before I can eat any of it, but it's growing. And then I'm trying something for the first time, which was broccoli. Never did that, so I'm trying broccoli for the first time. Everything else is stuff that I've planted before, nothing new. but that broccoli is going to be something different. And we see bugs, guys. I don't do them things. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. All right.